MMA action of the evening. We've got Shay Veal from Team Phoenix out of the red corner, facing off against Jake Nichols, who danced his way to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, out of Windy Miller's Blue Wave Academy. He's really giving it some towards Shay Veal standing in the corner. See how he starts.
Jay was staring him down, man. He was looking at Jake like, man, I'm going to get you. We can see there the tape on his left shoulder. I wonder if that's an injury to perhaps his neck or his shoulder. See if that plays a part here. Jake did a great job of taking him down to the mat. What he's going to try and do now is circle to the opposite side he's getting choked. So the choking arm here, there is on the right. He's going to try and peel it off. Look to take the mount, full mount. There we go.
Wow, good work from Jake Nichols. I spoke to Windy Miller earlier tonight and he said that he thinks Jake Nichols is going to be something special. So let's see what he can do here in his MMA debut. Couldn't have gone much better so far. Barely a few seconds in, he's got full mount on Shay Veal. Trying to buck and throw him off.
Yeah, Shay Veal's working for that dominant position. He's going to try and turn his hips down. There he goes, looking for the double leg. Gets it.
Nice from Shay Veal. Turns that position round nicely.
Now we see Shay on top, and you see the way he's using his head there to pressure his opponent in Jake.
Nice sweep from Nichols though. And he stands back up and says, let's have this on the feet.
This is why MMA is so exciting. There's so many aspects to this game. You just never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, and you can see Jake Nichols comes out with unorthodox striking.
Question mark kick there from Jake, misses the mark. Chow now looking for the guillotine. He's going to use the fence as leverage. What he's going to try and do is clasp his hands together, get their forearm underneath the neck, and really arch his back. But Jake senses the cage was his enemy there and circles out beautifully.
Nice work from Nichols. He's confident on the feet, clearly here, Nichols. Shay Veal, a more compact striker. Got caught there a little bit, Nichols. Right hand has the reach and height advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that Jake's got the reach advantage there. But
Big takedown from Shay Veal.
Huge double leg, and you see he smiled at us, man.
Yeah, man, as
he knows that was good.
He looked at us and smiled.
Beautiful.
He was pleased with his work.
I love it.
And now in his own corner, getting instructions from his team. See what he can do with. Got side control on Jake Nichols.
Shay Veal here looking to improve his position, but he's got to think about controlling the head of Jake. Jake was able to retain full guard here in the full guard position, breaking down the posture nicely. He's doing that to stop Che rising up and landing strikes.
Nice work from Nichols. He gets back to his feet. Very nice from Nichols. Let's see how much that takedown took out of him. He took a big, deep breath there. Went for some wild striking techniques. And again, Veal gets this fight to the floor.
I think Jake is... I mean, that's a beautiful sweep attempt again. But that underhook was the favourable technique from Che.
Oh, big right hand there from Shay Veal as they look to separate. Nichols taking big gulps of air. Looking a bit ragged. Oh, nice jab there from Nichols, though.
That right hand landed.
Oh, nice.
Che's wobble.
Hey.
Wow. These are 3-3-minute rounds, but that went so fast. Time flies when you're having fun, Mark.
And we certainly were in that first round, weren't we? Wow. What action that was. You got Nichols coming out, throwing all sorts of unorthodox strikes. You got Veal getting a huge takedown, advancing his position on the floor. But, I mean, what would you say about that first round? There was action in all areas, wasn't there?
Oh, it's back and forth, takedown for takedown, the sweeps. I mean, very difficult to score. Would not like to be a judge here tonight at Contenders. The level is so high. These two athletes, if you look from there from the replay, the double leg takedown to Che on top, just doing a great job of the control, but he needed to loop his arm around the head of Jake to control him fully.
And again, we've got the contrast in the corners. Jake Nichols sitting on his stool, taking big, deep breaths of air. He was starting to look like he was maybe tiring a little towards the end of that round. Shay Veal standing, looking composed, not breathing too heavily. Let's see how this plays out. Round two.
Now Jake, a very confident fighter. And that's good. He needs to harness that, pick his techniques and not give an inch away to Che, excuse me.
See, he's bouncing around the end of Shay Veal's range. Goes for a big head kick there, Nichols. Misses. Veal balls in. Oh, nice takedown there from Nichols.
Outside trip there from Jake.
And he's got the mount.
Yep, full mount here.
Beautiful work from Jake Nichols there. Got the mount, the full mount on Shea Veal here.
Shea Veal's gonna have to be careful of this mounted triangle here.
Looking for the triangle.
Yeah, Jake's gonna try and clasp the top of his leg, his left leg. Oh, but check, yep. Veal sensed that, kept his posture up. Again, now he's using the underhook to step up.
Nice work from Veal to get back to his feet again from the full mount position.
He's really calm and collected, nice and tight, and the thing that helped him there again was the underhook.
He's got to be careful about running in. Oh, nice low kick there. Stumbles Nichols, who's got his mouth open. Nice right hand there from Nichols. Throwing a haymaker.
Nice leg kick from Shea.
Veal's certainly the more technical, composed striker of the two. Nichols a bit wild and unorthodox, unpredictable. See if Veal wants this fight on the floor, whether he's content to stand.
Looks like Jake's loading up that right hand. There we go. Looking for that right uppercut.
Nice head movement there from Nichols to evade.
Jake doing a great job of controlling the distance now.
Oh! That wobbled him! That definitely dipped Shea Veal's legs. A huge right hand there from Jake Nichols, who responds. Shea Veal caught him there with a right hand as well.
Tit for tat again. Unbelievable stuff there. MMA action at Contenders 20. And again, we look at Chael looking for the single leg takedown.
And he's going to get it.
Yep, Shea Veal got the position now. He can't accept the guard there, Mark. He needs to start thinking about passing the legs to a more dominant position to land more damage.
It's been an interesting battle on the ground, hasn't it? They've kind of cancelled each other out on the ground. Sweeps and getting back to the feet. And now Nichols looking to kick him off, and Shea Veal says, OK, let's get back to the feet.
Nice head movement there from Shea.
He's got to watch that right hand, though. He got caught with a big right hand that dipped his legs. Again, he got caught on the end of a right hand from Nichols. Bulling forward.
Jake now noticeably a bit more tired. Both athletes breathing out of their mouth with their mouths open, and that offers a lot of danger with regards to the knockout. If your mouth is open, your head rattles a lot more easier, and it's easier to get knocked out. So,
wow, look at that. Spinning back fist as well. Nichols has got all sorts of unorthodox strikes.
Jake Nichols got such an unorthodox style, very hard to train for, very hard to time and come up with the game plan on the fly when you're in the cage. I mean, we could say that Veal had a great idea of what it's like to be dominant with the takedowns and in close quarters. And Jake really utilising the sweeps well, the positions well. But again, this unorthodox style here is really throwing Veal off.
Absolutely. It's hard to prepare for someone who fights like Jake Nichols, because you're simply not going to see someone like that in the gym. So there was that big right hand on the replay.
And we see the response here. Yeah, Jake comes in, there's the right hand, beautiful.
Man, but that was probably the most significant shot of the fight so far from either fighter, that big right hand there from Jake Nichols. Shea Veal's knees bent and dipped, but he came right back and landed a right hand of his own. And
this is you feel his wrestling technique. Look, he drives down to the mat but accepts the guard position. Excellent wrestling being displayed here from Shea Veal.
And Dean, as a BJJ brown belt yourself, you must be enjoying the battles on the floor.
Oh, I can't keep in the seat, man. I'm on the edge of my seat when it goes to the ground. I mean, let alone MMA, it's just so exciting. I love the sport.
Round 3, third and final round. Let's see, as they say, who wants it more. And there's a big right hand to start off with from Jake Nichols.
Veal looking to close that distance.
Swarming, trying to pin Nichols to the fence. Nichols gets away nicely. Both guys tired.
Oh, nice right hand there from Jake. He's just doing a great job of distance management nowadays. He's not committing too much with the punches because he knows that Veal's got some great wrestling techniques. He doesn't want him to get underneath his hips and look for the single or the double leg.
Absolutely. Backs out a bit, looks for the side kick. Seeing a lot more prevalent now in MMA. Oh, nice right hand again. Oh! Huge right hand there from Jake Nichols, and Shea Veal is on Queer Street. He's backing up. Can he fight through this? Nichols looking for the finish, dives for the takedown.
Desperate attempt for the takedown here. Now this will give him time to recover. Jake needs to disengage, get a more dominant position and hammer that head home. The whole time he is here, he is letting Veal rest. He's resting his equilibrium in his brain. Looking for the single leg is Chael. He needs to come up to his feet. He'll look to turn around to his left side.
Goodness me, what a right hand from Jake Nichols, and fair play to Shea Veal for fighting through that, because it looked like That had taken all the fight out of him. He stands back up, goes back to the fence, needs to get out of there. Another right hand comes in from Jake Nichols.
Jake setting up with the fake of the double jab, looking for the place. Oh!
Nice, another right hand.
Veal still comes forward and he's drop his level. He's walking onto these shots, Mark.
He is, he's got to get his hands up. All power to him. The fighting heart of Shea Veal.
Veal needs to keep the hands up and needs to disguise the takedown attempts. Jake is just picking him off here at that mid-range.
Yeah, but as Nichols starting to punch himself out, his own hands are down now. And Shea Veal's coming back into it. Wow, what action here, Contenders 20. Let us know what you're making of it. This is an unbelievable fight. The first M&A action of the evening.
Jake uses some fakes there. He's changing his direction of his hands. He's darting to his right side. He's trying to fake Veal out and land that power shot.
Wow. Oh my goodness! What a finish from Jake Nichols. A spinning back fist. Did he catch him with both back fists?
The first one missed and he doubled it up with the second hand. I mean, that was amazing. We saw a little bit of that technique earlier on in the fight. He just wasn't able to land it. And even if he did land it, Veal wasn't noticeably rocked in the earlier rounds, but he landed that right hand earlier on, rocked him beautifully. It was such a beautiful technique to watch. And that, again, that unorthodox style just coming to fruition right in front of us here at Contenders 20.
Good Lord, Dean. What a finish. We're going to be seeing that on highlights for years to come. Let's see if we can get the replay here. He missed the first spin and caught him on the end of the right hand.
This was the fake up against the cage here. And he's trying to draw Veal in there. He's using the jab. Veal's trying to circle out, but Jake cuts him off beautifully. You can see here that he's got that perfect distance now to throw it. What misses that one comes around with the right hand.
It was like a 360 punch.
Yeah, I mean, that was insane.
That's crazy. I've never seen that before in all my years working in MMA.
We've seen it in movies, but it works in real life. And if you don't believe that, go ahead and watch Jake Nichols.
Absolutely, and I've got to say, much respect to Shea Veal because he was hurt badly a couple of times there, and he just kept fighting through, coming forward, showing the heart of a warrior. And this young man will be back because he's got talent clearly as well. No disgrace in going out like that.
I mean, this is why this is one of the premier organisations here in the UK. I mean, if you're watching this, guys, they get fights. The guys don't come here to get paid. They come here to win and put on a show. And you know, Jay was hurt. I mean, he could have easily played the safe game at distance, looked for shots. He came to fight. He stood in front of Jake.
One more time, fighting out of the red corner from Skegness Kickboxing. Put your hands together for Kyle Holland. And introducing his opponent, standing across the cage in the blue corner from Blue Wave. Give it up for Jake Nichols.
Jake with a huge fan following.
This bantamweight mixed martial arts contest will be fought over three 3-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Dan Moverheady.
So this one looking to be a very exciting matchup in the bantamweight division. MMA, 3-minute rounds.
Jake Nichols there from the Blue Wave in the blue shorts. Kyle Holland, Skegness Kickboxing in the black and white Venom shorts there. And already we're seeing Kyle look for those big power punches.
Good movement by both fighters. Kyle looking for that single.
Jake Nichols doing a great job of defending here. He's funneling his arms in and keeping his hips heavy. He needs to keep his base wide, and he's trying to pull the arm up there. Wow.
Didn't work out too well.
Yeah, Kyle dragged it to the mat there, but didn't stay on top. And Jake took advantage of that position. Now he's in the full mounted position, and he's very high. If you noticed here, he's close to the armpits of Kyle. This is very dangerous because this takes him off the hips of Kyle. And we know the escape from this position is Bucks, and he's firing the punches now, Rob.
Yeah, he looks very comfortable. He just sat his hips back slightly, just keeping control of Kyle underneath him. And looks very, very comfortable in that top position.
Kyle's turned away now, this could be all over.
Referee looks on, it's over. Beautiful, big win. Big win, beautiful work. Jake Nichols, very, very quick, dispatches Kyle Holland comfortably.
He moved to that high mounted position, took himself off the leverage and the bucking ability of Kyle's hips. Stayed nice and high and heavy, fired down those very hard punches. And I mean, Kyle turned away, and that was enough for the referee to stop it there. He's not intelligently defending himself, so the fight was stopped there.
Beautiful win, great win.
Fighters to the centre of the cage, please. And give it up in the blue corner, Jake Nichols. Let's hear it for Kyle Holland.
As sponsored by LSA Models and Destroy Inc. Please check out the stall in the corner for Destroy Inc. throughout the evening. And we are ready for our first bout. Would you welcome to the cage, Jake Nichols. To the cage, Iron Walker. This is Amateur K1 in the bantamweight division, and your fighters in the cage. In the blue corner, representing Unit 1 Gym, Jake Nichols. And his opponent across the cage in the red corner, representing the Granite Gym, the Temple of Doom, Iron Walker. Your referee for this one, Mr. Andrew Nichols.
So a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lion Fighting Championships. I'm Chris Hoekstra alongside Dean Midhat. Dean, great to be here and start things off. The preliminaries here this evening, beginning with a bantamweight amateur K1 bout between Jake Nichols from Unit 1 Gym and Iron Walker from the Granite Gym.
Iron with some heavy kicks and punches early on. Getting his hands up nice and tight, but we're seeing Nichols now fire these punches to the body and to the head. Oh, and again, looking to land those kicks. Very active with his stand-ups, got some great movement. We can see Nichols there working on the outside, and he's a very responsive fighter. He's able to throw combinations, dart out of range and then come back in with those strikes, as we're seeing here with the right hand. Faking the left hook, going low. Nichols looking to wear Ion down very early on. But you got to wonder, can he keep this tenacious pace up? Get the time here. Referees pick something up. Just getting to get a warning about the spinning back fists here in the amateur K1 rules. Back on it. Walker's got to start thinking about checking these kicks. There we go, check that. He needs to respond in time. I like the way he went low there. He's trying to kick the legs away from Nichols to take his base. You see there, Nichols plants his feet to load up for the power in the right hand as he comes over the top. Deep combination finish with a beautiful leg kick. I love his technique, the way he just turns his hip forward. Walker eating these shots here. He's got to think about circling his back off the cage. Going to the body is Nichols. Does a great job of mixing up head strikes, fakes, mixes them up with kicks. Swing and a miss there, just glanced the chin of Walker. A frenetic pace here. Nichols is doing a great job of throwing these combinations beads. A right hand there, straight on the bell. Round 2. Oh, now he's got to step the pace up and start to think about moving laterally. You see there, he keeps moving backwards as he eats some big, heavy right hands here. Nichols looking for the kill, going to the body again. Slip there from Walker. This is the game plan here from Nichols. Doesn't want to give Walker any room to breathe. Nice right hand landed. Nichols eats it up, comes back forward, catches the kick. Looking for the sweep. Muay Thai technique there from Nichols. Nichols pulling that knee up to fake the kick. Goes upstairs and actually initiates the kick down low. Nichols just being the more technical striker who's able to piece these punches together in this fight. Superman punch, body kick, swing and a miss from Walker. Some nice techniques here being displayed from Jake Nichols. And you can see Walker take a breath there. He's trying to collect himself and figure out what to do. But he needs to let these combinations come wild. He's hurt. It's that body shot that set up that right hand. And they come from all angles from Nichols. He's just able to go to the body, then come up to the head with their straight punches or hooks. It's really difficult to see those abstract punches coming when they're different untraditional angles. Deep again from Nichols. Step back, leg kick. Moves the head off that center line. And Nichols able to keep such a furious pace. And you can see this evident from his, big deep to the face here from Walker, showing that he's still in this fight as Nichols swarms in looking to do damage to the body. Wow. Absolutely fire-packed first round. Round 3. Jake Nichols from the blue corner versus Iron Walker from the red. And thus far we've seen Iron been pushed back and just really flustered with the combinations and the pressure from Nichols. And we can see Nichols working the body and the legs. Sets up those punches beautifully. Talks the hips back as he throws the left. He talks that right hand back just like that, catches the leg. And that just serves to really put Walker off balance, as we can see there as he went crashing to the mat. Nice lead shovel uppercut followed by a right hand. But Walker is coming forward in a straight line. He eats these heavy shots here. The referee's looking on. Combination sends him back to the cage. Question mark kick. Beautiful stuff from Jake Nichols. Left hook to right hand combination closes the distance. And you can see Walker there bleeding from the nose. He's taken the majority of that damage to that area. And often when the nose is bleeding, it can disrupt your actual breathing there, makes it harder to regain the oxygen debt here. And we're seeing that from Walker as he takes a step back and takes a very deep breath. Right hand landed by Walker. And Nichols just able to gauge that distance is slightly better. Oh, a swing and a miss there. Could have been a misfooting from Walker at that point. Big body shot to left hook, right hand combination from Nichols. Walker's swinging for the fences here. He's got to think about counters. He's got to keep those hands up, circle out of danger, get his back off the cage. Nichols is able just to fire off. Oh, 1-2 combination, big right hand here. Referee stepped in. He's going to give him the count. Give him time to recover, recenter himself. And you've got to see Walker go for this finish at the end of the round there. Wow, an amazing fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great way to start the evening. Please, let's hear it for both your K1 boxers in the cage. But we do have a unanimous decision. Our judges in favour of the blue corner, Jake Nichols.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you one more time, fighting out of the red corner from Stockport Boxing Gym. Give it up for Martin Gavin. And his opponent standing across the cage in the blue corner from Blue Wave MMA. Put your hands together for Jake Nichols. This mixed martial arts contest will be fought over 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. AJ Jeffrey.
So AJ Jeffrey's a busy man tonight. He's back the man in the middle for this fight between Martin Gavin, Stockport Boxing Gym in the red corner, and Jake Nichols from Blue Wave MMA in the blue corner, who danced his way to the cage. I love this kid, Dean. He's got everything you need to be a star in this game, and let's see what he can do here tonight. Jake Nichols won by the first ever helicopter punch I ever saw at his first MMA fight. He knocked Shea Veal out. And here we go, round number 1. Gavin coming out aggressive. Walks straight into a shot from Jake Nichols.
And Nichols is really a prodigy. He's a phenom. And you're going to see his work unfold right here in the Contenders cage.
You can see he's very light on his feet. Superman punch lands on Gavin. Follows up with the leg kick.
Nichols very aware of where he is in space. He's able to bounce in and out of range whilst throwing techniques.
Absolutely. And he's backing Gavin up here without him even realising he's doing it. Gavin's looking kind of wild, slightly uneducated in his rushes towards Nichols. He's probably feeling a bit baffled in there at the moment. Looks for the takedown. Nichols spins that.
Gavin now on top. That was excellent in that transition there. In the scrambles, Gavin realised that he needs to end up on this top position. He's got to be careful about getting his back taken here.
Nichols is popping out. Got a standoff here. Nichols looking to take the back. Gavin desperately holding onto that head of Nichols.
That's like an old school headlock position where with the arm in. He's got to be careful because you're going to see Nichols pop out into a more dominant
It's
position.
a full mount now for Nichols, and he's going to drop some bombs. He pauses to look at this. He's a showman. Now he's going to town on Gavin. Landing heavy shots. Gavin's got to move. That's it. The fight is over, and Jake Nichols moves to 3-0. What an impressive talent this young man is, and the backflip as well. Fantastic from Nichols.
Beautiful work there from Nichols. He really showcased his skills, and he was patient in that scramble. Gavin gave up the mount, and those punches were solid. We could feel them from the cage into the floor here at the commentary position. Excellent display of
Mount, he paused to kind of wipe his nose, and then just started throwing down bombs from the top. You've got to say this kid is really going to be one to watch. He's 3-0 now MMA. He's 1-0. He's fought K1 as well. So he just fights.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a winner, and I think he might do his celebration for us one more time if you shout loud enough. Let's hear it in the blue corner. Give it up for Jake Nichols!
impressive show. Impressed as a fighter, as a BJJ guy.
In the corner, fighting out of Unit 1 Gym, Nichols!
Top man, Jake. And your winner by unanimous decision in the red corner. That's what we want, JP.